This year, a handful of AP classes will switch from the traditional paper exam format to an online format. We reached out to Mr. Hurst, Fountain Valley's Vice Principal of AP Curriculum, for more information on this format. AP Computer Science Principals, AP English Language, AP English Literature, and AP US History will be taking the digital exams this spring, says Hurst. All exam procedures will remain the same, except exchanging paper for a school-issued Chromebook. We encourage our students to utilize the resources available in the AP Classroom and the AP YouTube channel, says Hurst. All other AP exams not mentioned will be taken on paper. The format and timing of the digital exams will be identical to paper exams, and scratch paper will be provided. While taking the exam, you will be able to skip and go back to questions within the section or subsection, flag questions for review, annotate text, and take notes. Notes and annotations will have no effect on your grading. The amount of time proportion for the exams will not change with the online format, and a countdown showing the remaining time for a given section will be shown at the top of the screen. The exam will be taken on an app called Blue Book, which requires you to log into your College Board account, so be sure to know your login and password beforehand. AP Literature took their exam digitally last year, so we asked one of the AP Literature educators, Mrs. Fudugaki, on her thoughts regarding the online testing format. Here's what she had to say.
My name is Amy Fudugaki, and I teach AP Literature and Composition, so at AP4. Everybody has moved at this point, especially after 2 years of online school, really composing and working on your computer more than pen and paper. So it's actually easier for the kids to compose their essay just already on the computer, and then we've already been doing multiple choice type testing on computers for the last, 10 years when we did away with Scantron testing. Moving to online has really been a positive. Nobody wants their hand cramped like this for writing 3 essays, right? Because obviously the English, you're writing 3 different FRQs. The AP Classroom resources do look like the AP exam. There are practice multiple choice questions in there that are formatted exactly like the AP exam. And then there are also formatted practice for the open FRQ, the prose FRQ, and the poetry FRQ. And they're all from older tests, so they're actually taken from the test. So they look exactly like what you're gonna get. Generally speaking, it doesn't necessarily affect them in a negative or a positive way. Again, because you guys are so used to taking tests online at this point, or using your Chromebook, even just in a classroom. The College Board is actually adding more digital exams throughout the year, so it's going in that direction anyway, so but good luck on all your exams.
We also asked 2 former AP Literature students who took their exams with the online format last year for their thoughts on the format.
I prefer the online exam. It's much simpler to write the essays digitally, especially if you want to change or delete words. Tracking your multiple choice answers also is less prone to error, as you can mark the questions you were unsure about.
I prefer online because writing is kind of tedious, especially for FRQ when you need to write lengthy text. I use the AP Classroom thing a lot because it is so similar to the actual tests. Most teachers are pretty helpful, but if theirs isn't the type to prepare their students, then I would encourage them to use AP Classroom to compensate for that.